President, I seek leave to make a brief explanation before addressing a question without notice to the Minister for Industrial Relations and Public Sector on the topic of the teachers' industrial action.
Is leave granted? Leave is granted. The Honourable Mr Simms.
On the 1st of September 2023, thousands of people gathered outside of Parliament House calling for better pay and more support for teachers in classrooms across public schools. On the day, more than 300 schools were closed or operating a reduced program. And I should say, Mr President, it was an honour to speak at the rally and show solidarity on behalf of the Greens. On the 17th of September 2023, the South Australian branch of the Australian Education Union stated that a new offer had been given to the union from the Malinauskas government. However, the union still had concerns about the proposal, especially regarding non-instruction time for teachers. My question, therefore, to the Minister is, what is the current status of negotiations with teachers, and what action is the Minister for Industrial Relations and Public Sector taking to meet the needs of teachers and support staff in our state's public schools?
Minister for Industrial Relations.
I thank the honourable for his question and his steadfast support of working people in South Australia over many years in over 3 levels of government now, sir. Certainly there are ongoing discussions between the government and the union that represents teachers in this state. They are respectful discussions and at some stage we will find that middle common ground. These sorts of negotiations are sometimes protracted and are not always easy, but we are doing something very different to what the former government did, doing it in good faith and in a respectful manner. We all remember the former government. The former Minister for Industrial Relations, the Honourable Rob Lucas, would chastise and attempt to demean people as union bosses. And I've got to say, sir, there is no more honourable thing in my view than being a union boss, dedicating your working life to helping working people, often helping some of the lowest paid people in society. And we respect unions, and certainly it's it is a new experience for me finding myself on the other side of negotiating with public sector unions, but we have done that with the nurses union, with the firefighters union, with the ambulance union successfully already by being respectful. The ambulance union, for example, sir, the ambulance hard-working paramedics had not had a pay rise for years. I think it was over 3 years that they hadn't had a pay rise for, because of the belligerence of the previous government, because of the stubbornness, because of the ideological hatred that the Honourable Rob Lucas had for people representing workers in this state, sir. We have concluded negotiations and agreements with those 3 unions already. There are negotiations with the teachers' union currently going on, and I have been happy to be a part of some of those negotiations. There is further negotiations occurring at a departmental level, and I am sure we will come to a resolution in the not-too-distant future. And, sir, I want to pay tribute to the people they represent as well, the teachers in this state, who educate the next generation of South Australians and do extraordinarily work day in, day out.
Given the extraordinary work done by our teachers, will the government commit to actually paying them what they are worth?
I thank the honourable member for his question, and as I've said, those negotiations will continue and I'm sure will land in the not-too-distant future.